Hello everyone, Ron Johnson here from LTL Tutoring Central, and if you're looking for tips and strategies to help with your learning, you are in the right place. Today I'm talking about persuasive writing. Sometimes you're asked to write a persuasive essay or a persuasive paragraph, and I just wanted to touch on a few tips to help you if you're ever given this assignment, or if you are writing articles for a magazine or trying to write something persuasive for any kind of project, really. All right, so first of all, if you're not given a topic, sometimes a teacher or professor will give you a topic, or even a magazine editor might ask you to write on a particular topic. But if you're not given a topic, then choose something controversial, something arguable. Now that's generally the case for most kinds of essay writing, but a persuasive essay or a persuasive paragraph, you want to make sure that not everyone or the majority of people already agree on this topic. Because remember, you're trying to persuade them. If everyone already agrees with you, there's nothing left to persuade. There's no reason to even write the article, I suppose. Very few things that everyone agrees on, but nevertheless, try to choose something controversial. It gives you something more to argue or try to persuade people. Choose something that you are familiar with. A topic that you're familiar with can be helpful. You can't always do that, and in that case, you'll have to inform yourself and do quite a bit more research to become familiar with it. But if you can choose a topic in which you have some information or even personal experience, perhaps, or examples, that can make the writing task easier, and it allows you to be more persuasive because you are familiar with the topic. To develop a working thesis. By working thesis, I just mean one that you might use it, but it will probably be tweaked or changed a little bit as you move on, but it gives you a starting point. You want something that you can focus on as especially if you're writing a longer essay. Each paragraph should refer in some way back to your thesis statement. If you're doing a shorter article, treat it more or less as a mini essay, if you like. So it might not be 5, 6, 7, 8 paragraphs. It might be only 2 or 3 paragraphs, but you can treat that as a mini essay. If you're just writing a persuasive paragraph, your topic sentence, usually your first sentence or second sentence in the paragraph, will act more or less as a thesis statement. And that, again, that gives you something to focus on to make sure your supports are all pointing in the same direction, and that will make it more persuasive as well. You don't want to be scattered, in other words. So the thesis statement or the topic sentence can focus your attention. Don't rely solely on emotional appeal. Sometimes when we're writing something persuasive, or even if we're talking and we're trying to persuade someone, we rely too much on emotion. Emotion is great. It can attract attention. It can sometimes hold attention for a while. But you need facts, you need examples, you need proofs to make your writing stronger. And to be very persuasive, you need something to back it up. So yes, you can use emotion. Emotion is something that, humans are emotional creatures, so we are attracted to that, and it does mean something to us, but you want to back it up with more than just an emotional appeal. Use reasoning, use logical connections, excuse me, to help strengthen your argument along with the emotion. Use reliable sources. So if you are using sources, and in a research essay you certainly would be, try to use primary sources. They're the best. Secondary are fine, but again, you'll need more to back up your thesis statement or your argument. So use reliable sources, good sources. And if you're writing an essay, you'll have to cite them, of course, or any other academic paper. Anticipate counter arguments. This is always a good idea. So think of, you're trying to persuade people. What would they argue back? What would they say? Yes, but. And if you think of the yes, but, you can think of an answer to that, and that can often be included in your article, whether that's an essay or some other written project. And so you anticipate it and you answer it before it's even asked because you've thought of it ahead of time. And that can strengthen your article as well and make it more persuasive. Organize your thoughts and points in a logical way. So they should follow one from the other. They should connect in some ways. Use transitional expressions or transitional words that can be helpful. You can check out video and blogs on transitions. I've done one recently on that. But the idea is that you want the reader to be able to follow your sequence of thoughts and how are all of these ideas connected. Because again, it's like building a foundation to a home. It just makes your argument stronger and it will make it more persuasive if you're writing a persuasive article. And along that same point, build toward the most powerful proof. It's often good to start strong and have a good, strong thesis statement, and then to finish strong as well, because readers often remember the beginning and particularly the end. So you want, and if you're writing an essay, you're going to tie everything together at the end, or even an article for a magazine. You want to tie everything up at the end, remind the reader of your main arguments and points, and that can be your emotional appeals, but also your facts and examples. Just a quick reminder so that you end strong. So that's another very good point for any writing assignment, but particularly with a persuasive article, you want to make sure that you finish strong and remind the reader and give them a challenge. Remind them what you're trying to persuade them of, and often you can provide a challenge so that they can aim to make a change or at least change their thoughts in some way about a particular topic. Okay, all of the other videos and blogs about writing will apply to persuasive writing as well in general, but these are some tips just to help make any persuasive article you're writing just that little bit better, or to help you get started, because sometimes people have a difficult time just getting started. All right, that's all I have to say today for persuasive writing. Check out the links below. I will put some for a couple of books that I've written, but also sometimes there are links down there for coupons, etc. So just have a look at that. Check out the website. I'll put a link for that down below. And in the meantime, practice writing some persuasive articles. It could just be a small paragraph. It could be something a little longer. Once you get into it, it'll probably end up being longer. And if you have any questions or comments, if you're watching on YouTube, you can put them below. But of course, check out the website. You can email me. I always love to hear from learners, love to hear what you're thinking, and I could have a look at some of your writing as well if you like. It's Ron Johnson from LTL Tutoring Central. In the meantime, keep writing, keep learning, and keep having fun. Bye-bye for now.